Good morning. Zee-bo-dum-bee-bo-dum-bee-da-dum-dee-da. Good morning. Bee-ba-dum-bee-bo-do-do. Good morning. Bwee-bee-boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-dee. Good morning. Good morning. Dee-bo-dum-bee-bo-dum-bo. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. We have a few minutes before we get started. So sign in, let me know who you are and where you're coming from. It's always fun to say good morning to everybody. Bee-ba-dum-bee-do-dum-bee-do-do-do. Zabadi. Yay. Ashley, good morning. Lindsay, good morning. Mansoor, yay. How nice. Yay. Thursday morning. Hey, Leslie. Yes, Lindsay from Raleigh. Absolutely. Mansoor from Berkeley. Yay. I got up this morning. I go outside and sit and have quiet time, kind of devotional time in the morning. And the sun is rising later. I'm noticing. You want to go? Hang on just a sec. Good morning. Let's see. We have Natalie from Liverpool and Kristen from Montana. Yay. Yeah, it's the end of August, so sunrise is happening a little later. Just a little bit each day, and the sun moves a little further south each morning. Hey, Ethan and Trevor. Fayetteville, yes. And Oliver from Massachusetts. Yay. And let's see, from Minnesota. Yay. Especially Miss Raina Rose. Good morning, Raina Rose. How are you? I'm so happy to see you guys. So nice to have you in the mornings. Yeah. And let's see. Good morning from Kenosha. Yes. Karen Marie Halter-Wood says, good morning from Kenosha, Wisconsin. You are bringing joy with music to our special needs community. Everyone pray for you. Indeed. Good morning, Ambry. Sammy and Samin from Seattle. Yay. Good to see you. Yes. Yes. We're almost ready to begin. Dano from Pleasant Prairie. Okay. Good morning. It's so nice to be with you. I have a list of songs that I want to do, but I really feel moved for us to just take a moment before we start. And mark the trauma of our Black brothers and sisters. Ongoing. Just take a moment and honor what they're going through. It's really a trauma for all of us if we feel it properly. So I just want to start with this, and then we'll get into our concert. Listen Can you hear the sound of hearts beating all the world around? High on the mountain, down by the sea, everywhere around the world, a heartbeat sounds the same to me. Black or white, red or tan, it's the heart of the family of man. Whoa, beating away. Whoa, beating away. Whoa, beating away. Black or white, red or tan, it's the heart of the family of man. Whoa, beating away. Whoa, beating away. Whoa, beating away. So, good morning. It's a beautiful morning out there. It's another beautiful morning. Got a smile for everyone on the street. It's another beautiful morning. Tip your hat to everybody we meet. It's another beautiful morning. See the sun shining up in the sky. It's another beautiful morning. Waving at the neighbors as we go by. Had some eggs and my shoes are all tied. Got my bear and my lunch by my side. The man next door says hello to me. I hear the birds singing up in the trees. It's another beautiful morning. Got a smile for everyone on the street. It's another beautiful morning. Tip your hat to everybody we meet. In my car, driving down the street, watching the red lights turn to green. There's a dog and he's chasing a cat. I hear him barking and he's making me laugh. Whoa, it's another beautiful morning. Got a smile for everyone on the street. It's another beautiful morning. Tip your hat to everybody we meet. It's a beautiful morning. Well, you know what? Let's keep our friends in the Gulf Coast in our hearts and our prayers. It's a different kind of morning for them. So, yeah, a lot going on in our world, isn't there? We got to do this one. We're going to say hello to everybody. It's just really important right now, with everything that's going on, to remember to be a force for welcome, for love, for light. Because a lot of people are looking for that, and they need it desperately. So let's all be very welcoming. So we're going to sing a song. We sing hello in a bunch of different languages. First, we're going to sing hello in English, which is hello. Then we're going to sing hello in Spanish, which is hola. A lot of you know that, of hola. Then we're going to go to East Africa, where a lot of people speak Swahili. In Swahili, you can say jambo, you can say mambo, you can say lots of different things. We're going to say jambo, jambo, jambo. Then we're going to go to China. And we're going to, I know some of you are saying, I know, it's ni hao, right? And it is. But the song needed more syllables than two, ni hao. It needed da-da-da-da-da-da. So I put a phrase that means, hey, everybody, how you doing? And it sounds in terrible New Jersey accented Mandarin. My wife next to me here, you can't see her, she speaks fluent Mandarin, and every time I say this phrase, she goes, She rolls her eyes. She's very forgiving, though. So we're going to say, hey, everybody, how you doing? In Mandarin, which sounds something like, Ni man da ja, hama? Let's try it little pieces. Ni man, ni man, ni man, da ja, da ja, da ja, hama, 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 ni man, da ja, hama. Can you do it? Ni man da ja, hama. Okay, so let's try it. Hello, hola, Jambo, Jambo, ni menda jahoma. Now, all across this big wide world, there are lots of boys and lots of girls with different eyes and different noses, different hair and different clothes. It's a magical thing. It's a wonderful game. We all look different, but we're all the same. Now, the differences are great and the differences are small, but that's just part of the beauty of it all. We're all like notes that make up a song. We need everybody, so come on, sing along. Hello, hello, hola, hola, Jambo, Jambo. Oh, let's add French. Bonjour. Yeah, bonjour. Oh, how about Hawaiian? Aloha. And I'm actually doing the Hula Move. My good friend Lucia, who's a fabulous hula dancer, taught me this. This is the Hula Move for hello. Touch your fingers to your heart. Open up your right arm like that. Aloha. Yay. How about Japanese? Konnichiwa. Ooh, how about Arabic? Assalamu alaikum. Assalam alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Ni menda jahoma. Bum 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 bum. It's boom boom. Now, some folks think that they are the best. They don't know how to get along and say the heck with the rest. So they go their own way and they do their own thing, but the song sounds weak when it's time for them to sing. But now you gather up folks from all kinds of places with different ways of talking and different color faces. There's something special each one brings along. And when they all sing together, now you really got a song. Hello, hello, hola, Jambo, Jambo, bonjour, aloha, konnichiwa, assalamu alaikum. Let's add some Native American languages. How about the Iroquois language from New York? In Iroquois, they say hello by saying, Sehego, Sehego. If we go to Wisconsin, where the Ojibwa people say hello by saying, Oni, Oni. Yeah. How about the Lakota people in the Dakotas? They say, How. Or the Navajo people in the Southwest, they say, Yaate, Yaate. Or the Paiute tribe in California, they say, Manahu. Yeah. Or let's go across the Pacific Ocean. Let's go to Korea. Annyeong haseyo. How about we go to India? Namaste. Let's go to Europe. How about we do Italy? Buongiorno. How about, let's go to Greece. Yasu. How about Germany? Guten Tag. Oh, how about Sweden? Hallo, hallo. Actually, some people have said hallo, but I've also heard halloa. Yeah. How about we go to Thailand? Swatika. How about the Philippines? Kamusta? Kamusta ka? Sorry. Kamusta ka? How about Australia? Good day, mate. Ni menda jahoma. Ni menda jahoma. One more time. Hello. Hola. Jambo. Bonjour. Aloha. Konnichiwa. Assalamu alaikum. Sego. Oni. How. Yaate. Manahu. Annyeong haseyo. Namaste. Buongiorno. Yasu. Guten Tag. Oh, shalom. Aloha. Swatika, kamusta ka? G'day, mate. Howdy. Hey, y'all. Ni menda jahoma. Ni menda jahoma. Banana. Yes. Whew. Wow. What you got? Okay. USA, West Coast to East, North to South. We have Macau today. Yay, how wonderful. All right. Well, let's, in the keeping, we're just going to keep going for a minute with this theme of welcoming everyone. You know, we were all put here for a reason. So there's a place for all of us. So, all God's creators got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing high, or some sing out loud on a telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got. Okay, when I say all, some just clap their hands, what are you going to do? Yep, clap your hands or pause. You stick up your paws. Or anything they've got, you go like this. Yes. Some just clap their hands or paws or anything they got. Looking good. Okay, when I say all God's critters got a place in the choir, some sing low. Put your hands down low. Some sing higher. Bring them up high. Some sing out loud. I want you to say the word loud. Loud. On a telephone. Wire. Some just clap their hands or pause or anything they've got. Have you got that? Okay, let's try it. All God's creators got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing high, or some sing out loud on a telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got. Listen to the bass, it's the one on the bottom where the bullfrog croaks and the hippopotamus moans and groans with a big to-do. The old cow just goes. The dogs and the cats take up the middle where the honeybee hums and the cricket fiddles. The donkey brays and the pony neighs. The old coyote howls. Ooh, all God's creators got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing high, or some sing out on a telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got. It's a simple song, a living song everywhere, by the fox and the ox and the grizzly bear, the grumpy alligator and the hawk above, the sly raccoon and the turtle dove. All God's creators got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing high, or some sing out loud on a telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got. All God's creators got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing high, or some sing out loud on a telephone wire. Some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got. Woo! Yay! Yay! Thank you. Okay. So, we have a problem. We have a problem. Some of you have been coming to these concerts, you've been watching the Morning Visits with Red, and you know that I have fabulous tomatoes outside. And I even wrote a song of 15,000 kinds of tomatoes. Well, we're not the only ones in the neighborhood who have discovered how great these tomatoes are, especially my Anthony Passionate Heart tomatoes, these big, luscious, juicy tomatoes that are so great. Something in the night comes and not only, chews at them, but actually just takes them away. One of the other tomato plants, the Super Sioux, we had 4 big tomatoes ready to harvest, but they weren't red yet. We were waiting, right? And the next morning, all of them were gone. There wasn't a trace. So this is a problem, a little bit of a problem. I can share, but, share, right? So my lovely wife, Jan, came up with a really good idea. We bought a bunch of bags with drawstrings for getting produce at the market, so we don't keep getting those one-use plastic bags that you get the produce in and then you come home and you take the produce out and you throw them away. No, so we got these bags that we get the produce in, and we bring it home and then we reuse the bags over and over and over. Well, she thought, what if you surrounded your tomato in one of those bags? So far, it's worked. Now, you can see I'm sharing. These are the little cherry tomatoes on one of my cherry tomato plants. You can see they can have some. There's a whole bunch of them. See even behind, there's like tons of them for them. I just want a few, right? So that's what we're doing. But in honor of this effort to share and share alike, we're going to do the song 15,000 Kinds of Tomatoes. There are 15,000 kinds of tomatoes. Some are red, some are orange, some are green. Some are purple, almost blue, some are yellow through and through. The striped ones are the coolest I have ever seen. There are 15,000 kinds of tomatoes with names like Lucky Tiger and Pineapple Pig. Some are small like the Tomberry or the little Chadwick Cherry. The green giants are well green and really big. They come from the Americas, but now they're everywhere because the whole world is in love with them. They cannot get enough of them. There are 15,000 kinds of tomatoes, but supermarkets only carry 2 or 3. Like the beefsteak or the plum, and their tomatoes do not come with any flavor, so it's up to you and me to grow our own tomatoes in our yard. Don't worry, friend, it's not that hard. Which plants to order, that's the trick. It's just so hard for me to pick. There are 15,000 kinds of tomatoes, like the Bonnie Best and the Millionaire, the Yellow Fire and the Solar Flare, the Woodle Orange, the Rutgers Red. Gosh, we haven't even started yet. There's the Emerald Apple, the Chocolate Pear, the Jersey Devil and the St. Pierre, the Minnie Belle and the Tommy Toe. They all sound great. Come on, let's go. There are 15,000 kinds of tomatoes. They are grown in every country, every land. I thought I knew what a tomato was. Now I have to change my mind because there's a lot about them I don't understand. There are 15,000 kinds of tomatoes. If you haven't found the perfect one for you, with a color and a flavor that you really, really savor, keep on looking and don't stop until you do. There's the Zibayou from China, the black icicle from Ukraine. The Reisenstraub from Germany has a flavor that's insane. Italy's Cour de Bouilly, the Momotaro from Japan. The Brits Tigerella is a tasty fella, delicious, man oh man. There are 15,000 kinds of tomatoes. It's a victory for nature and mankind. Red, blue, purple, green, or white, a different taste in every bite. If we could find every last one of them, there would be a couple tons of them. Come with me as I try, we'll taste them all and find out why the world has 15,000 kinds of tomatoes. Whew! That's a lot of tomatoes and a lot of words. Okay. Well, let's see. So we have a side yard, which is where we plant the tomatoes, but it is also the place where we have created a mud hole. Yes. And when my boys were little, I had to take a big rock out of the garden where we were putting in a garden in this house that we were renting the downstairs of for a while, and there was this patch in the back that looked like it'd be good for a garden, and it was okay with the landlord, so we dug a garden out. But I ran into this huge rock. I mean, ginormous. And it took me, I don't know, an hour or something to get it out of the ground. It was big. And what it left was this big hole. So I had David, who was 5, go get the hose and turn on the water and fill up the hole. And this is what we ended up with. Ha ha ha! A mud hole. And it was this memorable experience. The boys just loved getting in it. That's Andy to the left and David to the right there. And yeah, they were a mess, a glorious mess. So a couple years ago, I wrote a song about mud holes. I think mud holes have a place in our lives. So let me see. Gonna dig me a hole, add a bunch of water, mix it up good till the mud's just right. Step inside it, feel the mushy, 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 laughing and stomping till the mud hole's dry. Stomping in a mud hole gets a little messy. Mud in my socks, in my hair and in my eyes. Go ahead and take a picture. I got a great big smile on, 'cause today I made a mud hole and I stomped it dry. Now I know what you're thinking. That's an awful messy mud hole. We gotta clean you up, and that could take all night. But while we're here in the moment, feel the mushy, mushy, mushy. I think you really like it. The mud's just right. Now when things get crazy and all around me, folks get wound up, just a little too tight. It's time to dig a mud hole. Feel the mushy, mushy, mushy. 'Cause laughing and stomping makes the world all right. So first you dig a hole, add a bunch of water, mix it up good till the mud's just right. And step inside it, feel the mushy, 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 laughing and stomping till the mud hole's dry. 'Cause laughing and stomping makes the world all right. Yay. Mud hole. Oh, we have friends from Scotland. Of course, we have friends from Canada. Ah, so nice. So nice. Actually, I did that song on my morning visits, and some people dug mud holes as a result. Yes. Wesley, I saw Wesley's pictures. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. Yes. All right. Well, it's time for a poem. A What Am I poem. It looks like I might have time for a request. So if you have a request, you could send it in. I can't guarantee I'll be able to do it because usually we get more than one. But anyway, this is a What Am I poem where I read this poem and you have to guess what it is I'm referring to. Okay? This is called The Simplest of Rectangles. This simplest of rectangles is thin and kind of long. I don't believe I've ever heard it mentioned in a song. It is a multi-purpose tool. I keep one in my desk at school. I've found that it is really cool to make straight lines along. This simplest of rectangles is useful as can be. I've never heard its praises sung by anyone but me. Another way it is applied is to determine just how wide something is from side to side. Stick out your tongue. Let's see. So, what do you think? What do you think it is? It's a rectangle. Another way it is applied is to determine just how wide something is from side to side. Stick out your tongue. Let's see. How wide? Here they come. They're coming in. Yes, Nia got it in first. Yes, and Dan and Mojde and Lindsay and Betty. Okay, I'm going to read it again. Now that we know that it is a ruler, and that's a metric ruler. That's the only one I could find a picture of. Okay, this simplest of rectangles is thin and kind of long. I don't believe I've ever heard it mentioned in a song. It is a multi-purpose tool. I keep one in my desk at school. I found that it is really cool to make straight lines along. This simplest of rectangles is useful as can be. I've never heard its praises sung by anyone but me. Another way it is applied is to determine just how wide something is from side to side. Stick out your tongue. 3 centimeters on the picture anyway. Okay. Okay. We have a couple of requests. So the one that I think came in first is Bebop Your Best, which is a great thing to remember. Yes, let me see. Okay. Let's get rid of the ruler. Let's get rid of the ruler. Oops, hang on. We can do this. All right. All right, so you can help me out. Whenever you hear me go, bebop your best, you go like this. Can you make that motion? All right? So when I sing, when you got a choice, bebop your best, trust your inner voice. Bebop your best, everything you do. Bebop your best, when it's up to you. Bebop your best, bebop, she-bop, bebop your best. You can't let people tell you, sell you, or compel you not to be who you are. Appreciate and see them, but you don't need to try and be them. Just bebop your best and follow your own star. The mark you leave is unerasable. Your apps are positively irreplaceable. So bebop, bebop, bebop your best. Why not? Okay, here we go. Nothing's going right. Bebop your best. Someone's impolite. Bebop your best. Hanging with your friends. Bebop your best. When it gets intense. Bebop your best. It's always up to you to let your bibbidi best shine through. Your tantalizing mystery. You're the only you there'll ever be in history. So bebop your best, give it your best. Why not? Yeah, you gotta bebop your best, give it the bibbidi best you got. Yay! Well, thank you guys for showing up today on this Thursday morning. And I just want to remind folks that you can help support what I'm doing. I have a Patreon page. I have a lot of wonderful supporters. It's really helping a lot. And it was decided that it will be an adult concert for the patrons that I have that's coming up on September 20th. So if you want to be a part of that adult concert, check out my Patreon page. And to my patrons, I look forward to seeing you guys on Saturday afternoon. And hope everyone's well. Keep safe. And pray for the Gulf Coast and for everyone everywhere, that we move towards a more just and united world. Thank you.